Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Redstone Corner. LordChaoticWolf here, and I know it has been quite a while, but today I have something I think you guys will find actually really useful, more so than my sugarcane farm, because that thing gets noisy. I understand that, and not everybody wants to turn down their note block sounds. But today for you, I have the workstation. This is something you can cheaply and easily throw together so that you have pumpkin carving, ore and log converting, ore breaking, and concrete converting all in one area, and you can tightly pack it together. So first we start off here. We will grab some pumpkins out of here. This remains locked until you press that button, and it will break it and send it back through to you down here. So we come up here, let's take our shears. You put your pumpkins in your offhand, and you aim right above the string at the glass, and just hold left click. And let's see, that was 4 pumpkins. So there's 38 in there. Should have remembered that first. So let's do 2 more. And that should make it 40. Yep. And you can literally just sit here and do this constantly. Now, I know there is another person out there that has a design similar to this, but his relies on locking repeaters and is just a bit more expensive. So, but yeah, you can sit here and do this all live long day. Just literally. It does look like the pumpkins are flying around and out, but they're not. They're getting picked up here, as you can see. So there is the pumpkin converter. Then if we go over here, we have log converting first. Oh, I guess we should start with ore, just because that's right there. So let's take this. You can put a stack in here. Now, you can use observers for this, but observers have a real bad thing with double pulsing. So using this method doesn't quite work, because let's go into game mode survival, and you just hold left click and right click to place and break. And as you can see, I'm only getting 1 ore. If you look at the bottom of my hotbar on the left hand side, it only goes up by 1 every time I place. So if you're not using observers, we're not going to drain out the dispenser and overfill our offhand. So that will never go above. And then it all just collects right here for you quite easily. Break that down. And then we have a crafting table there as well, because you're going to be breaking ores. You can just go ahead and place your shulker down and craft up the blocks. So then let's take a half stack of logs, and we will put the logs in our offhand. And you do the same thing with the ore breaking. You hold left click and right click at the same time. And as you can see, it never goes up. It converts the log, breaks it down really quickly, and collects right up here for you, because this is all jungle log. But see, there it is. 15 stripped oak logs. Bam. Works really nice. Then we will take these logs out. Oh, let's take that back. And then go over here to the concrete converting, which requires a pickaxe, concrete powder. And so you put your powder in this one, and your made concrete goes into here. So that's 15 there. Let's put our concrete in. And down here, oh, that's orange concrete powder. Okay, so down here is your dispenser. You actually stand on top of where your stuff is getting dispensed. So, and then you just place, break, place, break. And there's an observer detecting everything, which then fires off your dispenser underneath you to refill your concrete powder in your offhand. We're using a waterlogged stair and a trapdoor to hold back the water. And when you're done, it all gets collected nice and neat inside of there. Now, this design is a little bit modified from its original. I cannot really remember the name of it right now, but it will be the link in the description for the person that originally made this. I just moved a few things around to, make it accessible to this workstation. So, I'm going to show you how to put these together and how you can fit them nice and neat into a workstation. I'm not going to go over decorating it. That's just what I did to kind of show you, the workstation, have them all in order, and that you don't have to have them super spread out. But I will be showing you how to build the guts, as it were. So let's get on with that, shall we? Okay, so first we are going to start with the pumpkin carver. So what you're going to do is you are going to place down a chest there and a chest here. And then you want to put a hopper into the chest on the right, like so. And then you're going to come back one in the back of this chest on the left and put a hopper into that, like so. And then you're going to take a piece of string and you want it on the front hopper right there. Only that one. And then you're going to come back here and you're going to place a block. Sorry, not block. You want a slab right here. And then you're going to do block here and a block up. And then you're going to place a repeater behind the chest on the left on top of the hopper. And put a redstone block behind it, like so, to power it. And then a repeater going into this block up on 3 ticks with a piece of dust right there. Now, back here, you are going to place a sticky piston, and you want a block of glass. It needs to be a transparent block, right there. Any transparent block will do. And that is it. That is the auto pumpkin carver. Now, if you want the little setup next to it that I did with the shulker box, so you can put down pumpkins and everything and have them right there if you have to break a stupid amount of them. What you're going to do is come in front one and go over, place a chest right there with a hopper. And then you are going to, let's see, you want a block up like this. You're going to place a button like so. And you're going to come behind here because you're going to have to lock that hopper to keep things from going in there. I forgot. So you go up one, and you're going to place a repeater there and a repeater here. And you want dust coming out by 1. And then on this block up, you're going to place a torch. And to help with where you're going to put the sticky piston, you probably want to do something like that, and then that, just because that's going to be where it goes. And then you take your sticky piston and you place it up above right there. So then you come back here, you're going to place a block on top and then a block next to it. Oh, there we go, redstone torch. I mean, I guess you don't really need the block next to it, but then you place a torch there, a block on top of that, and a piece of dust right next to there. So when you press this button, it does that. It will break it. It's a little long. And then you put this also on 3 ticks back here. That unlocks this hopper long enough for the shulker box to flow through it. Alright, so onto the ore breaker and log converter. So you're going to place down a chest. On the left, go out a block, and then a dispenser on the right. You are going to want a block on top of that dispenser to power it. Then you're going to take hoppers. You want a hopper going into the back of the chest, and then one going into the side here. You're going to place your repeater there. Redstone block behind the repeater again to power it. Then you're going to come behind here, place a slab against the dispenser, and put a piece of redstone dust on it. And go up a block behind the hopper with a piece of obsidian. And there is your ore and log converter. Alright, so now time for the concrete converter. So you start with an upwards facing dispenser. You're going to place down a stair so you can get up to it. And you can even cover it with a piece of carpet. Then you want to take a hopper into the side of the dispenser. That is where your concrete powder is going to go. You can make that a double chest. I'm just using a single for purpose of building. Then you're going to place another chest a block over in front of the hopper. And you're going to run hoppers behind it to and over to right here. And then you want to take a block up behind it with a piece of obsidian on top. Then you are going to take observers, and you want to have one in front of the obsidian observing that space. And then place one underneath of it, like so, observing that one. And then a dot of redstone dust and a block here to hard power the dispenser. Now it's time for the fun stuff. You need to grab yourself a rail, a redstone block, a piston, and a hopper minecart. So you're going to place a rail on top of that hopper right there with your hopper minecart and break that. Then you are going to place a block above in front of the obsidian. Now, before you go doing this, you probably want to put in a block right there that will keep the minecart in place. You can go ahead and place your carpet back, because that will help also. And then come up behind here with your... Oh, can we even get it on top there? Here, we'll break that. But you need to get a downwards facing piston, like so, and then power it and push this block into the minecart. And then you're going to take stairs. And you're going to place a stair up like that. And then you want to place another stair there. And here. Like so. So you have this trough. And then another block next to that observer. Place a sign on the front of it. And put in your water right here. And there's your concrete converter. All three of these are very super and simple. This is a modified one. The original design is by a YouTuber, NBD Steves. And his link to his video will be in the description. So I hope you guys find this really useful and helpful. I made this setup and this as compact and easy as I could. And as I showed there earlier in the first part of the video, you can easily fit them all together to have yourself a nice little workstation. But you know what time it is? We have come to the end of the video, and I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. This was one of the more funner ones I've done, because this is something I can use over and over again in every fresh place I start, every new world, or every new SMP server. I mean, it's all really super cheap to build. So, I hope you guys have found this useful and enjoyable. And if you like it, please leave a like, go down, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. In the description will be links to my Discord and Twitter. We are all really active in the Discord. It's real fun. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.